Hello, parents, guardians, and other interested, uh, perhaps family members and friends of students at San Mateo High School. This is Mr. John Mulligan. I am a teacher here at San Mateo High School within the special education department, and I'm going to talk to you for just a few moments about what is called directed studies. If your student has a IEP, which is an individual education program, they have the opportunity to take and the right to take what is called directed studies. Directed studies is a class that only students with an IEP can have. It's a class that does give students full elective credit, and it gives the avenue to meet goals within the IEP. Primarily, directed studies is a class designed to give additional time to help students with an IEP. The class also gives additional support. Many times students just need additional time. They need it in a relaxed, quiet environment, and directed studies provides that. But also it gives extra support because there's a teacher, such as myself, in the class, or there is an instructional aide, or usually both, that provide help to your student. The only materials we usually use in the class are the materials that are part of the regular classes the students are receiving assistance for. Sometimes we will fulfill some transitional work within the directed studies class, such as career preparation, career awareness type work, but mainly the materials are only the materials that are used for the general education classes they have. Again, this class allows students to work in an environment that is comfortable for them and be able to work at their own pace. The Directed Studies class supports the goals of the IEP and the services reflected within the IEP, the time that students are given to do this extra work. Again, Directed Studies counts as elective credit, so your student receives 5 units each semester, which applies towards the total amount of 220 for graduation. It's recognized, as elective high school credit and recognized appropriately by the CSU-UC system. Students with an IEP can take directed studies each of their 4 years in high school, and you can learn more about the directed studies class through your student's case manager or the Canvas class syllabus. As far as highlights from the fall, students showed great adaptability to the online support provided by directed studies. Both students and teachers were able to learn the great value of the Zoom breakout rooms and how they can provide individualized attention to a student in kind of a private setting within that breakout room. Students and teachers learn the value of share your screen features of Zoom, which allows students to show the exact work that a student is working on. This allows teachers to see the actual progress of a student. They can monitor that progress continually, and they can also provide assistance to any questions a student might have. Currently, students are continuing their work in directed studies, and we are always refining the process of how we help students in directed studies. We're learning from things that don't work, and we're adding things that we are realizing do work well. This is a great tool that is Zoom to use in directed studies, and we use it extensively, especially the breakout rooms. Students have both accountability and encouragement that are given through the directed studies class. In fact, most of my time is spent encouraging students to keep doing the right things that they are doing. It's not a time where students are berated or criticized, only positive feedback, corrective feedback that allows them to go forward. There are weekly class grades that are given to the students based on their preparedness, that is bringing their materials to the Zoom class, and the effort they demonstrate during the class. So those are the things that their grades are based on. As far as the future with directed studies, students will continue to receive assistance, encouragement, and accountability through this class. Eventually, we are going to transition back to in-person assistance, but students that choose to remain in a home setting for directed studies will have the ability to receive the same help they're receiving right now in directed studies, but students that return to school will receive help directly and through this tool as well. I foresee certain features of Zoom and online learning continuing to be used even after the schools reopen. Different ways I've been helping students that also have directed studies is assist them with their test. We help students make up their missing notes or receive other support through the office hour sessions connected to directed studies. Students are also able to contact me through phone, email, or Zoom to receive assistance. If you would like to contact me, the quickest and easiest way is using my school email address, jmulligan@smuhsd.org. I'm checking my email all the time, morning, noon, and night. So you can easily reach me then. If you want to click on the link right here, you can go right to my Canvas course and see some of the features of this course. But thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you being part of your students' lives, and we will continue to go forward doing the best we can during these difficult times. Appreciate you listening to this video.